it's Elise and I'm in London, so I thought today I'd stop by Jamie Oliver's DrinksTube kitchen. Jamie's not in town, so it's a great opportunity for me to hijack the kitchen and bring you guys a couple of really delicious milkshake recipes. On the DrinksTube channel, I've made a cookies and cream thick shake in a fully edible cup, so I will leave a link to that video down below if you want to check it out. And in today's video, we're going to be making a fully edible Ferrero Rocher thick shake slash milkshake. Let's get into it. To make your Ferrero Rocher milkshakes today, you're going to need some chocolate, so make sure that it's a compound chocolate, not a couverture, so that it sets nice and firm. You'll need some whole milk, some crushed hazelnuts, some good quality ice cream, some canned whipped cream. You'll need some Ferrero Rochers, some Nutella, and for our little edible cups today, you're gonna need some flat-bottomed ice cream cones. So the fun factor for these shakes is gonna be in the edible cup. We're gonna be using these little flat-bottomed ice cream cones, and to make them watertight so the milkshake doesn't kind of leak out through the sides, you wanna coat the inside with some chocolate. So just taking a couple of tablespoons of chocolate, and then just twist the cone as you let that chocolate slide out. Shake out any excess and then you can pop that off into the fridge to set. So when they come out of the fridge, you can see we've still got some of these little sort of bits of the wafer cone shining through. You don't want to see any of that because this needs to be really, really watertight. So in goes a second coat of that chocolate and then pour it out to give us another nice even coat. So once that's just started to set, you want to just dip the very, very top section of your cone, and this is just going to help neaten things up a little bit. So you're getting a bit of that chocolate around the outside edges. And lift it up, give it a little shake, and then we're going to pop some of those little crushed hazelnuts around the edge for that Ferrero Rocher crunch. And so once you've got it around those nice little outside edges, you can just pop your little cone in the center, give it a little twist, and what you should have is a really, really nicely hazelnut rimmed chocolate wafer cup. So now it's time for the milkshake. We're going to add in a couple of scoops of good quality vanilla ice cream. Now I went with vanilla here because if you go with a chocolate or a flavored ice cream, it takes away from that Nutella-y kind of flavor that we're going for. In go a couple of nice sized scoops of ice cream. Now you want to loosen it up with a little bit of milk. I'm going to put in a half a cup of full cream milk or whole milk. But of course you can decide how much milk you want to add depending on how thick or thin you want your milkshake to be. So the hero of this dish is going to be our Nutella. You can decide how much you want. That's about 6 tablespoons. So your Ferrero Rocher milkshake base is really simple. It's only 3 ingredients. You want to blend that up now until it's really, really well mixed and nice and thick. So your milkshake should be really well blended and nice and thick. Take a look at that. It's a rich, dark and delicious milkshake. Perfect. It's now time to pour it into our edible cups. Make sure that that chocolate is really, really well set before you add your milkshake in. With your milkshakes here, don't fill them all the way up to the top. You kind of want to fill them just to below the rim of where you've got those hazelnut little flecks so that we've got room to put our cream in and it doesn't spill over the top. So now we can add in our little decorative straws and try to find those cute little stripy straws and team them with the color because they add that little bit of extra interest and decoration to your milkshakes. And we're just going to squirt on a nice little generous amount of our cream on top. With your cream, make sure that you're popping it on just prior to serving because it has a tendency to sort of melt down after a few minutes exposed to the air. So I'm just going to pop a little sprinkle of hazelnuts on top of each of my little milkshakes. So that completes your little Ferrero Rocher fully edible milkshakes. Now to serve those up to your guests, you want to serve them with just a gorgeous little Ferrero Rocher chocolate right beside the cup. Perfect. Let's see how these little guys taste. Oh my God, that is amazing. It's chocolatey, it's Ferrero-y, it's everything you want in a milkshake. Make sure that you click here if you want to go and check out that cookies and cream milkshake that I made over at DrinksTube. Subscribe to DrinksTube for tons more really cool drink-related recipes. Make sure you subscribe to MyCupcakeAddiction for all things sweets and baking. And as always, thanks very much for watching.